Oh no, I've been talking with my microphone muted. Whoops. Thank you for letting me know that I have been doing that. Good morning, everybody. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of no sound comments, but the sound it should be on now. I had it muted at a different level. Whoops. Anyways, good morning. It is fantastic to be here today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my life, and thank you especially for being a part of the wake up call. You guys being here really inspires me to continue going with this. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Anyway, so I see we have a whole bunch of folks here who've been watching me do lip reading for a while. So I just want to say good morning to Frank and Lauren, Dan coming in from Omaha. Good morning. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning. Let's see here. Looks like you are the three that are commenting right now. I have quite a few more. If you are online, if you are watching this live, just drop me a comment so I can see who you are. I love to be able to greet you personally. Anyway, we're going to be going over another empowering I am affirmation. Good morning, April. Basically, I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. And I'd like you to say out loud, I am that affirmation. Let's declare it. Let's declare it out there so that we can hear it ourselves. So, yeah, without further ado, let's say that today I am devoted. I am devoted. My commitment is strong and enduring. So I am devoted. My commitment is strong and enduring. Are you devoted? You are devoted. Your commitment is strong and enduring. And I'm going to write that down in the comments. And April's beat me to it. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Amanda. I see that you have popped in. I am committed. I am devoted. My commitment is strong and enduring. And that's really what devotion is about. It's about continuing to have a regular commitment. And I chose this. This woven Celtic knot to symbolize that. And devotion is something that takes many twists and turns. And in the end, it weaves us together as we commit to anything, as we commit to people or tasks or responsibilities, whatever it is that we choose to commit to. Our devotion is measured by the strength and the endurance of that commitment. And that's really what we do in life. We devote ourselves to the things that are important to us. And when we really take stock of our lives, it becomes really clear, what we are, what is important to us. We just take a look at how much time that we spend on the things that we're doing. It's very easy to say that we're devoted to something and and not really spend all that much time there, or that we are that we are committed to something but not have a very strong a very strong strength of that commitment. But we are devoted people, and this is a wonderful way of just having a litmus test in our lives. Like, how long do we and how strong do we commit to whatever it is that's important to us? Because then we can see what's truly important to us. And so we are devoted. Our commitment is strong and enduring. And so that's a wonderful way of having a litmus test in our own lives. And as we do that, we get to see what's really important. I will regularly take a look at what it is. How am I spending my time? How am I spending my money? And when I look at these things, it becomes very clear to me, what are my values? What are my priorities? And this isn't for me judging myself. This is me saying, okay, what do I like about that and what don't I like? And one of my main life philosophies is that I do more of the things that bring me joy, and I move away from the things that bring me less. And so as I realize what I'm devoted to, we can be devoted to things subconsciously and not even really realize how devoted we are to them. And there was a time in my life when I played World of Warcraft at a very high level, and I was spending about 40 to 50 hours a week in front of that video game. And at the time, I didn't realize that I was devoted to that video game. I didn't realize that I cared about it so much. It was just a thing that I was doing as a hobby. But when I look back at it and realize, I'm like, wow, that I was spending a tremendous amount of time doing that. I was able to really just kind of like shift gears and say, well, what don't I have in my life that I really want? I realized that I didn't have a life. I had a World of Warcraft account, and so I that was when I decided that I was going to figure out how to get a life. And yeah, it was a very it was a very illuminating thing for me. When I got a new phone, it had this digital well-being app on there, and I actually put it on the home screen of the phone. And basically, it just gives me a daily count of how long I'm in certain apps. And I realized that I looked at it one day, after about a week of using it, and I was like, wow, I'm spending like 2 hours a day scrolling YouTube on my phone. Okay, well, I don't actually want to be doing that, and so I removed YouTube from my phone, or I deactivated it from my phone, and all of a sudden I got those 2 hours a day back. That's almost 10% of my day that has been returned to me simply because my phone was telling me what I was devoted to, even then I didn't understand it. Social media is particularly heinous for this. I actually will only log on to social media if I am broadcasting, or if I'm checking analytics, or if I'm responding to people on my broadcasts, because man, that scroll hole can get me every time. They're good at it. They're good at catching my imagination. And so we have to be really careful about what we are devoted to and why. Um, Lauren says that she's devoted to making 10,000 plus steps every day to my new lifestyle journey. Good job, Lauren. I know that you are devoted to that. And I know Brenda Jean is somebody else who is very much devoted to her steps, very much devoted to her fitness goals, and just always continuing to better and better herself, no matter what's going on in her world. Anyway, we are devoted people. Our commitment is strong and enduring, and commitment is something that we choose. And so, as we choose the commitments in our lives, let's choose commitments that are in keeping with our highest values, and that are really building us up and helping us become the people that we see inside of our heads when we close our eyes and imagine the best versions of ourselves. I will return tomorrow with another empowering I am card. So I want to say thank you guys so much. On Sunday, Shauna asked if these will be available soon. So these are currently exist only in the digital world, but I will be printing them out. I'll be printing out a very limited number of artists' proofs, probably less than 20. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I'll be happy to get them over to you. These are not the final version of these cards. I have like a over just over 200 of these that are in the pipeline in various stages of being made. And after I print them out and see how I like them when they're actually printed, that's where I'm going to really like change up the art if I want to, or just make them look better, and possibly change up the words, possibly change up the art, but just second draft this stuff. And then after that happens, I'll be actually releasing these in decks. So I'm pretty excited about that. If you want to have a limited edition one, shoot me a private message. I'll be happy to get those over to you when I print them out, put you on a list for them. And otherwise, just keep an eye out for this space, because I am continuing to move forward every day. I am devoted to getting these cards out into the world in a bigger way, and really improving the self-talk of all the people who come into contact with them. All right, guys, I will return tomorrow at 9 a.m. I want to say thank you so much for being here. It has been lovely to have you here. Thanks to those of you who engaged with my question of the day. That helps me to that helps me to kind of riff off these cards a little bit, so that it's not so much the me show and it's more of the we show. And I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, just a quick reminder that I love you and care about you, and believe all these things that I say about you. And so I believe them about myself as well. So until we meet again at 9 a.m. tomorrow, aloha from paradise.